Metropolitan infrastructure hums its heavy, mechanical evening theme as the industrial ventilation systems exhale a cloud of gray steam. I sit inside the corner booth of this basement bistro establishment, analyzing the diverse patterns of human interaction and banishment.
The skyscraper towers obstruct the natural view of the planetary dome, creating an artificial playground for those who possess no permanent home. I plug a series of tense major seventh intervals upon my amplified wire, trying to bridge the gap between financial success and genuine artistic desire. The city grid operates like a high-voltage, superficial machine, drowning authentic identities inside a commercial television screen. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful alternative routine. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. I watch the colorful reflections distorting inside your beverage glass, wondering how many lifetimes we allowed to foolishly pass before realizing that our chemistry is an exceptional volatile blend. A beautiful beginning masquerading as a catastrophic end. The saxophone player is delivering a sorrowful phrase from the rear aisle, dismantling my cynical defense mechanisms with your comforting smile. We don't need the endorsement of the high society fashion parade. One that's quiet understanding is the greatest monument we've made. The city grid operates like a high-voltage, superficial machine, drowning authentic identities inside a commercial television screen. Yet our sudden collision provides a powerful alternative routine. Listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment of clarity beneath the synthetic purple light. Though the concrete canyons attempt to swallow our humanity whole, this underground frequency rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Can contain the magnitude of what we feel when the synthetic landscape dissolves and exposes what is truly real. Street lights glow, traffic moves slow, keep the rhythm tight. All through the night, listening closely to the rhythm of this urban nocturne tonight, finding a rare moment
rejuvenates our exhausted collective soul. Urban nocturne, playing its final metropolitan phrase, guiding our steps through the artificial haze. Just let the sound fade. Coastal breezes circulate through the open shutters of the seaside cottage, carrying an ancient maritime message that defies any historical dotage. I stand at the shoreline boundary, breathing the briny atmospheric vapor, watching the tiny crustaceans navigate the wet, shifting sandpaper.
My sailboat rests securely inside the protected deep water Anchorage Bay,
having traveled through treacherous global channels to return to you today.
The endless horizon was magnificent,
but it generated a profound isolation, which vanishes completely upon reaching this familiar coastal destination. The guiding our wandering footsteps back to the stable, fertile ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore.
I survived terrifying gales near the southern tip of the African coast,
Felt the immense power of towering waves trying to make my vessel a ghost. But no nautical victory matches the immense relief I experience right here, as your quiet presence banishes every remaining shred of my maritime fear. I coil the thick hemp mooring lines around the iron deck cleats with care, celebrating the beautiful reality that replaces my long-distance despair. We don't need to explore the wide planet searching for a mythical paradise, when this humble fishing village offers a fulfillment that is beyond price. The guiding our wandering footsteps back to the stable, fertile ground, where our long-term devotion can finally remain safe and sound. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight, and in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. geographic coordinates of this piece, where all our global migrations find a permanent, beautiful cease. Hear the surf speak, the comfort we seek. The voyage is past, home at last. Listening closely to the wisdom of this gentle ocean whisper tonight. And in the long, terrifying solitude of our separate seafaring plight, the anchor is buried deep within the peaceful continental shelf floor, as the soft surf washes our geographical exhaustion away from the shore. Ocean whispers, singing its ancient nautical tune beneath the silver radiance of the coastal moon, safe on the shore. Filters through the canopy of the forest park, chasing away the final chilly remnants of the nocturnal dark. A soft blanket of white vapor hovers just above the green grass lawn, creating a peaceful backdrop for the arrival of this summer dawn.
I stroll out onto the wooden balcony, breathing the crisp meadow air, uncoiling the heavy cables of anxiety from my overtaxed hair. The horizon is obscure, but I feel a profound internal release as the quiet atmosphere cloaks my mind in an unprecedented peace. The shifting temperature creates a beautiful regenerating haze, dissolving the lingering confusion from our previous chaotic days. An optimistic chapter is about to begin beneath the sun's rays, walking through this morning mist, letting the moisture cool our skin, allowing the fresh creative inspiration to organically begin. Though the path ahead is hidden behind a veil of translucent white, we trust the gentle warmth that will eventually make the picture bright. I spent too many seasons trapped inside a frozen, cynical state, believing that bitterness was the inevitable companion of my fate. But your serene presence acts like a ray of pure golden light, dispersing the stubborn fog that used to blind my internal sight. We pack a simple basket with herbal tea and freshly baked bread, enjoying the quiet symphony of the nature reserve instead. Your fingers gently trace the delicate patterns of the morning dew, a beautiful confirmation that my devotion belongs completely to you. The shifting temperature creates a beautiful
beautiful regenerating haze, dissolving the lingering confusion from our previous chaotic days. An optimistic chapter is about to begin beneath the sun's rays. Oh, walking through this morning mist, letting the moisture cool our skin, allowing the fresh creative inspiration to organically begin. Though the path ahead is hidden behind a veil of translucent white, we trust the gentle warmth that will eventually make the picture bright. No schedules to rush, no artificial pressures hanging over our head. Just enjoying this beautiful sanctuary of absolute freedom instead. Feel it lift, the ultimate gift. The air is clear, no more fear. Walking through this morning mist, letting the moisture cool our skin, allowing the fresh creative inspiration to organically begin. Though the path ahead is hidden behind a veil of translucent white, we trust the gentle warmth that will eventually make the picture bright. Morning mist fade into the bright day, guiding our footsteps along the way. Just breathe it in. An ancient stone monolith stands solitary atop the windy hill, observing the passage of centuries while remaining completely still. It has watched empires crumble and rivers alter their natural course. A silent sentinel recording the universe's ultimate creative force. I stand beside the granite monument, feeling insignificantly small, listening to the wind howl against its weathered protective wall. We spend our lives building fragile monuments out of our pride, forgetting that nature is the only judge where truth can reside. The geological layers reveal the history of our shared survival, providing a majestic backdrop for our long stand exposed before the ultimate witness of our arrival. Looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, the stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise.
I used to seek validation from the executives in the corporate room,
An exhausting pursuit that only led to psychological doom. But standing here beneath the vast canopy of a celestial dome, I realize that this wilderness is my authentic, original home. Your acoustic guitars echo across the empty mountain vale, telling a story of resilience through a fierce winter gale. We don't need the applause of 1,000 faceless theater fans when our destiny is written inside these ancient geological plans. The geological layers reveal the history of our shared survival, providing a majestic backdrop for our long-awaited spiritual revival. We stand exposed before the ultimate witness of our arrival. Looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary restores our internal equilibrium and poise. Let the modern civilizations collapse under their own material greed. We've rediscovered the basic elements that our spirits truly need. No monuments can outlast the structural integrity of this rock, standing tall against the relentless ticking of the cosmic clock. Solid stone, never alone. The witness knows how our love grows. Oh, looking up at this lone witness, stripping away our superficial mask, answering the profound questions that our souls finally dare to ask. Though the human world is full of deception and temporary noise, this stone sanctuary stores our internal equilibrium and poise. Lone witness guarding our secret vows tonight, underneath the cold eternal starlight, still standing strong. metropolitan and ink. As the sun descends completely below the architectural brink, I stroll down the avenue, feeling the pavement release its daily heat, catching the syncopated groove that starts to vibrate through my feet.
I'm leaning against the brick pillars of the underground cabaret club, tuning my electric instrument away from the noisy corporate hub. The drummer lays down a relaxed, bouncing shuffle pattern so fine, an irresistible invitation for your independent path to cross with mine. The atmosphere's charged with anticipation and expensive perfume, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. I've strummed the blues in grand theaters across the globe's expanse, but nothing matches this organic groove's ability to induce a trance. Your hips sway like water flowing down a smooth mountain face, infusing this casual encounter with an unparalleled hypnotic grace. The electric keyboard plays a sophisticated jazz fusion, runs so sweet, matching the rapid, joyful acceleration of our mutual heartbeats. We don't need a complicated script or an elaborate introduction phrase when our body language speaks clearly through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation and expensive cologne, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. Let the bass guitar slide, let the brass section. We've discovered a rare sanctuary on this concrete city ground. No boundaries to restrict us, no conventional rules left to obey. Just pure creative freedom, washing our exhaustion completely away. Keep it swinging, hear it ringing, move your feet to the beat.
connection that feels completely divine. Twilight shuffle, keeping us moving so clean. The most beautiful groove we've ever seen. Just let it roll. The sky blends into a deep shade of metropolitan ink as the sun descends completely below the architectural brink. I stroll down the avenue, feeling the pavement release its daily heat, catching the syncopated groove that starts to vibrate through my feet. I'm leaning against the brick pillars of the underground cabaret club, tuning my electric instrument away from the noisy corporate hub. The drummer lays down a relaxed bounce and shuffle pattern so fine, an irresistible invitation for your independent path to cross with mine. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation, expensive perfume, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering magnificent sonic room, grooving together inside the pocket of this infectious twilight shuffle tonight, where the dividing lines blur beneath the neon lavender light. Let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. I've strummed the blues in grand theaters across the globe's expanse, but nothing matches this organic groove's ability to induce a trance. Your hips sway like water flowing down a smooth mountain face, infusing this casual encounter with an unparalleled hypnotic grace. The electric keyboard plays a sophisticated jazz fusion run so sweet, matching the rapid, joyful acceleration of our mutual heartbeats. We don't need a complicated script or an elaborate introduction phrase when our body language speaks clearly through the aromatic haze. The atmosphere is charged with anticipation, expensive cologne, a welcoming playground for those who refuse to succumb to gloom. We are melting into the swing, entering a magnificent sonic room, city ground. No boundaries to restrict us, no conventional rules left to obey. Just pure creative freedom, washing our exhaustion completely away. Keep it swinging, hear it ringing, move your feet to the beat. Tonight, where the divided lines blur beneath the neon lavender light, let the rhythm dictate exactly how our steps should align. We are celebrating a connection that feels completely divine. Twilight shuffle, keeping us moving so clean. Most beautiful groove we've ever seen. Just let it roll. Two rivers intersect near the old wooden chapel gate, where the weeping willows bow down beneath the heavy hands of fate.
I stand upon the muddy embankment,
watching the catfish swim below, wondering which stream will swallow the final remnants of the show.
I carried a heavy wooden emblem across the dusty southern line,
searching for a spiritual sanctuary that I could finally claim as mine.
The crossroads are waiting,
demanding a definitive choice tonight,
but the foggy atmosphere obscures
the difference between wrong and right. The ancient spirits are whispering from the depths of the bayou stream, warning our stubborn minds against the danger of an illusionary dream. We must make our final stance before the morning sunbeams gleam, standing paralyzed before the judgment of this solemn delta cross, calculating the immense emotional weight of our collective financial loss. Let the muddy waters wash away the arrogance that kept us blind, as we seek a brand new direction that our spirits can find.
I spent decades strumming the 12-string guitar for gamblers in the shack, trading my integrity for a few silver coins that I can never give back.
But your honest voice pierces through the thick tobacco smoke, shattering the heavy illusion of the corporate entertainment joke. The preacher is singing a traditional gospel tune from the porch next door, a powerful melody that vibrates deep through the cypress floor. the arrogance that kept us blind as we seek a brand new direction that our spirits can find. Reservoir of our accumulated tears. Let the baptismal current cleanse the stains of our historical pride. There is nowhere left for two exhausted companions to run and hide. Choose the path, face the wrath at the dividing line. Financial loss, let the muddy waters wash away the arrogance that kept us blind as we seek a brand new direction that our spirits can find. Delta cross, show us the way before the arrival of day. Let the river flow. Antique parlor guitar sits abandoned in the corner of the dusty stage. Its varnish is peeling, its wood tells the story of an angrier age. I run my fingers across the metal wires, finding tension and rust, a monument to beautiful melodies that have now dissolved into dust. I snapped a silver E string while trying to force a passionate bend, a sudden sharp metaphor for a relationship we could no longer defend. We pushed our expectations far beyond what the instrument could bear. Now we are left with the echoing silence of our mutual despair. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song, the rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. I remember when every chord we struck felt effortless and pure. We possessed a magical medicine that could any emotional ailment cure. The piano pedal sticks holding on to notes that should have passed away. A haunting resonance that reminds me of everything we failed to say. We were so busy projecting our voices to the back rows of the theater hall that we never noticed our private foundation beginning to crumble and fall. Can we rewrite the arrangement when the harmony is gone completely wrong? When the lyrics we cherish no longer belong in this traditional song. The rhythm is faltered, leaving us stranded where we don't belong. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled make it uniquely ours. A scarred masterpiece born from surviving these dark, turbulent hours. Unwound, untuned, every creative ego wounded. But listen close to the space between the most beautiful song we've ever seen. Staring at these broken strings, counting the cost of our creative pride. Nowhere left for our tattered, exhausted egos to run and hide. Yet from the fragments of this dissonance, a new melody might start to stitch together the severed chambers of our unraveled heart. Broken strings, but we can still sing. Let the new music begin. Yeah, let it ring. Water currents navigate the smooth limestone riverbed channel, undoing each knot within our complicated psychological panel. I watch the ripples expand in a perfectly synchronized sequence, gaining a sudden understanding of nature's elegant eloquence. My boat glides effortlessly past the rocky harbor perimeter bulkhead, leaving behind the rigid calculations that used to clutter my forehead. The streaming tide operates with absolute liberation and grace, erasing each static obstruction from this grand oceanic space. The liquid elements adjust, reshaping our structural destination, releasing our stubborn intellects from a state of frozen insulation. circulation, moving effortlessly within the pattern of this fluid motion tonight, where every mechanical boundary dissolves completely out of sight. No strict sheet music required to dictate how our arrangements should flow. We simply adapt to the current as the nocturnal velocities grow.
Spent decades trapping my creativity inside a stiff corporate rhythm, forgetting the organic magic hidden within a non-linear logarithm. But this flexible progression restores my primary acoustic acuity, showing me that artistic freedom is the ultimate spiritual annuity. Your guitar phrases cascade like a waterfall descending a cliff face, infusing this entire recording studio with a beautiful spacious pace. We don't need a heavy bass drum to force our separate pulses to blend, when the smooth interaction is a masterpiece from beginning to end. The liquid elements adjust, reshaping our structural destination, releasing our stubborn intellects from a state of frozen insulation. We surrender our defensive postures to this magnificent circulation, moving effortlessly within the pattern of this fluid motion tonight, where every mechanical boundary dissolves completely out of sight. No strict sheet music required to dictate how our arrangements should flow. We simply adapt to the current as the nocturnal velocities grow. That doesn't rely on a concrete strand. No boundaries can contain the immense magnitude of what we express, when our synchronized instinct is the only law we care to confess. Let it stream, an unfiltered dream, no blocks to bind, leave the walls behind. Within the pattern of this fluid motion tonight, where every mechanical boundary dissolves completely out of sight. No strict sheet music required to dictate how our arrangement should flow. We simply adapt to the current as the nocturnal velocities grow. Fluid motion, creative journey so clean, the most beautiful navigation we've ever seen. Just let it float away. A spectacular shade of deep scarlet oil, as the fiery ball descends completely below the fertile valley soil. I stand upon the
a geographic crest, watching the landscape shift its attire. Feeling a profound peace replace my previous overstimulated desire.
The blinding glare of the afternoon sun has finally deceased, replaced by a comforting that has our internal spirits increased. I unpack my vintage acoustic instrument, catching the departing ray. A gorgeous musical dedication to conclude this phenomenal day. The atmospheric transition performs its final dramatic artistic bow, spilling a river of liquid amber across the mountain's rugged brow. We experience a sudden elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair. I spent decades performing under artificial halogen festival lamps, navigating the cold, uncomfortable conditions of temporary camps. But no theatrical production matches this organic celestial display, turning our simple human connection into an immortal highway. The mountain breeze carries the sweet scent of wild alpine vegetation, providing a reassuring confirmation for our long-term destination. Your hand rests securely upon my shoulder, steady and completely strong, reminding my wandering spirit that this is exactly where I belong. The atmospheric transition performs its final dramatic artistic bow, spilling a river of liquid amber across the mountain's rugged brow. We experience a sudden elevation as the beautiful moment takes hold, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the reach of external despair. Let the darkness approach, we are no longer terrified of the night. We've captured a permanent fragment of this expiring cosmic light, an indestructible furnace of inspiration born from mutual trust and care, a brilliant, everlasting shield that we are privileged to share. See the colors fade, the agreement we made. The sky grows deeper, promises to keep. Oh, witnessing together the majesty of this crimson sunset today, watching the historical anxieties and burdens gracefully fade away. A timeless acoustic melody soaring high into the warm canyon air. We are completely protected from the
delicate fabric drapes elegantly across the mahogany sofa arm, shielding our private sanctuary from the outer world's chaotic alarm. I run my palm over the fine weave of this expensive oriental textile, feeling my defensive mechanism transform into something completely docile.
Your serene proximity feels softer than a royal ballroom floor covering, while the ghosts of our past anxieties are no longer above us hovering. I execute a series of spacious, understated intervals upon the clean wire, capturing the exact essence of a mature, well-balanced creative desire. The heavy tension dissolves like sugar inside a warm porcelain teacup, lifting our weary spirits before the morning pressures wake up. We feel an incredible elevation as our separate energies link up, enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine. I spent half a life performing inside loud, braggly rock entertainment halls, trading my internal peace for the adoration of stadium grandstand walls. But this delicate domestic arrangement provided far deeper validation, curing my psychological fatigue with a simple, unbothered validation. The texture of your deep vocal coats my mind like an organic lotion, calming the erratic waves of my sometimes unpredictable emotion. We don't need excessive showmanship or an elaborate theatrical display when this subtle interaction says everything we ever wanted to say. The heavy tension dissolves like sugar inside a warm porcelain teacup, lifting our weary spirits before the morning pressures wake up. We feel an incredible elevation as our separate energies link up, enveloped completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine. Let the clocks freeze, let the calendar pages stop turning completely. We've woven an invisible web that protects our connection so sweetly. No material luxury can compete with the richness of what we share. A flawless artistic tapestry born from surviving the deepest despair. So fine, so smooth, our spirit
spirits improve. No rough edges left of anxiety bereft. I envelop completely within the comfort of this gentle silk touch tonight, where every painful memory is erased by a texture so soothing and right. Let the elegant atmosphere dictate how our harmony should intertwine. We are experiencing a tranquility that feels fundamentally divine. Silk touch wrapping our sanctuary in a peaceful embrace, leaving a permanent sense of contentment upon your face. Rest easy now. Humid air drifts through the open French doors of the balcony suite, carrying the faint, distant sleeping tropical street. I lounge upon the silk cushions, wearing a simple satin dress, allowing the velvet atmosphere to cure my emotional emptiness.
I watch the smoke from the incense spiral toward the ceiling fan, formulating a poetic melody that defies any structured commercial plan.
My fingers execute a series of sophisticated minor chords on the nylon string, capturing the exact essence of the sweet devotion you bring. The temperature is rising as our glances intimately lock and mesh, an unmeasurable current circulating beneath the surface of our flesh. We are discarding the armor that we no longer need to possess, surrendering our defenses to the allure of this sultry serenade tonight, where every single touch feels perfectly comfortable, warm and right. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle sigh. We are floating through the paradise, waving the chaotic world goodbye.
Spend years chasing phantom accolades within the music industry, trapped inside a luxurious but fundamentally hollow commercial luxury.
But this quiet tranquility provides a far deeper spiritual sense,
dismantling my cynical walls
with your pure, honest innocence.
The texture of your deep
Vocal tone acts like a soothing medicinal balm, guiding my anxious thoughts toward an unprecedented, beautiful calm.
We don't need explosive declarations
or vows carved into ancient stone, when this private understanding makes us feel entirely less alone.
The temperature's
rising as our glances intimately lock and mesh, pulsating beneath the surface of our flesh. We are discarding the armor that we no longer need to possess, surrendering our defenses to the allure of this sultry serenade tonight, where every single touch feels perfectly comfortable, warm and right. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle sigh. We are floating through the paradise, waving the chaotic world goodbye. When I am locked in this embrace with you, we are the supreme architects of a nocturnal design, where the blues of the earth and the jazz of heaven perfectly align. So smooth, so deep, before we drift off to sleep. Feel the music touch your soul. We are finally whole, surrendering our defenses to the allure of this sultry serenade tonight, where every single touch feels perfectly comfortable, warm and right. A seamless fusion of a weeping guitar and a grand piano's gentle sigh. We are floating through the paradise, waving the chaotic world goodbye. Sultry serenade, wrapping us tight into the quiet tropical night. Sleep now, my love. My leather sandals crunch against the unpolished driveway stones, walking past the old oak trees where the morning locust drones. The highway is visible, but I prefer this unpaved route instead, giving me ample space to sort through the chaos inside my head.
I walk down miles of asphalt, blinded by the city's neon glare, chasing illusions of progress that led to absolute despair. But this uneven earth beneath my boots feels completely authentic and real, reconnecting my spirit with the basic things I need to feel. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush, strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival.
was made of polished mahogany wood, trying to meet expectations that I never fully understood. But standing here beside you on this unpretentious country lane, I find a simple clarity that washes away the corporate pain. The air smells of fresh pine needles and wild summer clay, as the golden sunlight chases the remaining shadows away. We don't need a golden chariot or a smooth limousine ride when we can navigate this rugged trail side by side. The crooked road twists through the wild blackberry brush, forcing our frantic lives to completely abandon the modern rush, finding a quiet rhythm inside the afternoon hush. Strolling together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Take a promise to keep. No maps required when our instincts understand the geography, living our lives with absolute independence and autonomy. Hear the crunch, trust the hunch, step by step, the promise we kept. Together down this dusty gravel path today, leaving the rigid instructions of society far away. Every small stone beneath our feet tells a story of survival, a rustic path guiding our weary hearts toward a spiritual revival. Gravel path leading somewhere true. Just me and you, keep walking on. Heavy iron wheels screech against the cold steel track, carrying an unsupportable weight of luggage upon my back. I watch the tiny village lanterns disappear into the midnight fog, checking the scribbled destinations inside my personal travel journal log.
I bought a late ticket, choosing a seat in the very rear coach, watching the invisible boundary of the dark countryside approach. My old denim jacket smells of charcoal smoke and locomotive steam as I run away from the wreckage of a shattered, impossible dream. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows, far from the day. We are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say. where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. I spent decades playing melodies for commuters at the central station, watching a million nameless faces pass by in total isolation. But your sudden appearance in this dim carriage changes the entire view, turning a lonely journey into a beautiful narrative shared with you. The locomotive blows its steam whistle, a lonely crying sound, vibrating deep through the floorboards and the frozen ground. We share a single woolen blanket as the locomotive climbs the steep hill, finding a strange kind of comfort while the surrounding world stands still. The conductor calls for passengers who have completely lost their way, propelling our separate lives into the shadows. Far from the day, we are passengers of the dark, with nothing left to say. Riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Let the mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Continue to grow. We are headed for a terminal that only our inner spirits know. No timetables to restrict us, no schedules left to fear. With every click of the track, our destination becomes crystal clear. Listen to the tracks, no turning back. Through the dark terrain, just the sound of the train. Riding on this midnight train, speeding through the rural countryside, where the ghosts of our past mistakes can no longer hitchhike or ride. Hitchhike or ride. The mechanical rhythm lull our overthinking brains to sleep. We are traveling toward a promise that we actually intend to keep. Night train, take us home. No more need to roam, pulling into the yard. Russet foliage detaches gently from the old maple bough, drifting downward onto the fertile, damp agricultural plow. I wrap my wool cardigan tighter around my shivering shoulder frame, watching the landscape undergo a transition that no mortal can tame. The frosty morning air crisply bites against my calloused cheek as I stroll down the valley trail toward the bubbling mountain creek. My vintage spruce instrument vibrates with a rich resonant tone, emanating a comforting frequency that ensures I am never truly alone. The seasonal metamorphosis introduces a gorgeous rustic shift, alleviating our internal burdens like a miraculous, unexpected gift. We experience a sudden psychological elevation as the chilly winds drift, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today, watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement anchor a misty canyon pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. I spent decades chasing the bright, scorching glare of the July arena stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate accomplishment of my age. But this quiet amber tranquility provides a far deeper spiritual source, aligning my artistic dedication with a magnificent natural cosmic force. The scent of wood smoke and baked cinnamon apples occupies the cozy room, dispelling each lingering trace of our historical, psychological gloom. Your fingers execute a gorgeous, understated melody upon the ivory keys, synchronizing perfectly with the rustling of the deciduous timber trees. The seasonal metamorphosis introduces a gorgeous rustic shift, alleviating our internal burdens like a miraculous, unexpected gift. We experience a sudden psychological elevation as the chilly winds drift, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today, watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement echo the misty canyon pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. Dried orchard grass. Let the temperature plummet, let the frost coat the window pane glass. We've constructed an internal furnace that no blizzard can surpass, an eternal fountain of inspiration, born from mutual kindness and care, a brilliant
indestructible protection that we are privileged to share. See the leaves fall, nature's final call. The colors grow deep, secrets to keep. Immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today. Watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement, arrangement pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. Russet foliage detaches gently from the old maple bough, drifting downward onto the fertile, damp agricultural plow. I wrap my wool cardigan tighter around my shivering shoulder frame, watching the landscape undergo a transition that no mortal can tame. The frosty morning air crispy bites against my callous cheek as I stroll down the valley trail toward the bubbling mountain creek. My vintage spruce instrument russet foliage detaches gently from the old maple bough, drifting downward onto the fertile, damp agricultural plow. I wrap my wool cardigan tighter around my shivering shoulder frame, watching the landscape undergo a transition that no mortal can tame. The frosty morning air crispy bites against my callous cheek as I stroll down the valley trail toward the bubbling mountain creek. My vintage spruce instrument vibrates with a rich, resonant tone, emanating a comforting frequency that ensures I am never truly alone. The seasonal metamorphosis introduces a gorgeous rustic shift, alleviating our internal burdens like a miraculous, unexpected gift. We experience a sudden psychological elevation as the chilly winds drift, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn view today. Watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement, like a misty canyon pass. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. I spent decades chasing the bright, scorching glare of the July arena stage, believing that temporary adoration was the ultimate accomplishment of my age. But this quiet amber tranquility provides a far deeper deeper spiritual source, aligning my artistic dedication with the magnificent natural cosmic force.
The centerwood smoking baked cinnamon apples occupies the cozy room,
dispelling each lingering trace of our historical psychological gloom.
Your fingers execute a gorgeous understated melody upon the
Ivory keys, synchronizing perfectly with the rustling of the deciduous timber trees. The seasonal metamorphosis introduces a gorgeous rustic shift, alleviating our internal burdens like a miraculous, unexpected gift. We experience a sudden psychological elevation as the chilly winds drift, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today, watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement, echo misty canyon paths. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. Constructed an internal furnace that no blizzard can surpass, an eternal fountain of inspiration born from mutual kindness and care, a brilliant, indestructible protection that we are privileged to share. See the leaves fall, nature's final call. The colors grow deep, secrets to keep, immersed completely within the beauty of this vibrant autumn hue today, watching the remaining summertime stresses gracefully dissolve away. A timeless acoustic arrangement, echo misty canyon paths. We are content resting together upon the golden dried orchard grass. Autumn hue, painting our domestic sanctuary.